you can open up a free site on Wix, and this is one of the sites that I made before, but ultimately your bonus page is going to look like this. So you got the name of the product in there, and then you write, get all of the following bonuses free when you sign up today. So I'm going to be giving them automated email funnel. I'm going to be giving them tips and traps of email marketing. And you can basically list out like 5 or 6 different bonuses, all of which you can get free from Resell Rights Weekly, and you can put them on your page. Now, this is important because all of the buttons on your page, you need to put your affiliate link inside of these buttons, right? Now, remember, we got our affiliate link from Warrior Plus here, and we talked about this before, so I'm not going to show you this again because I'm hoping that you understand this, right? You grab your affiliate link from there, and you're going to put it in to these buttons, which you're going to show on your bonus page. So you can put this page together very easily using a site like Wix, right? Now, I use a site called Commission Gorilla, and this is actually a paid software. I'm not saying that you have to get this, okay? I'm not saying you have to go and buy this. If you want, it's just going to allow you to make these pages a lot easier. So let me give you an example of one of the bonus pages that I've made. Right, it's going to look something like this one here. So you've got all the details about the product that you are doing your review video for, and then you've got these bonuses down here. Okay, and then every single one of these yellow buttons has my affiliate link or my promotional link embedded inside. So when people visit this page, they simply click on any of these buttons on my page, and they will go via my affiliate link. You can see this popping up here, and it will send them through to the sales page. Now, if they purchase, I will get credited with this sale, right? Does that make sense? Okay, yes. So, step number 1, go and make your bonus page and use the bonuses that you can get from Resell Rights Weekly to go and create a bonus page. Next thing we need to do is go back to Muncheye. Remember, we used Muncheye before, and we need to go to Muncheye to go and get our promo link, and we also need to go and get review access. Okay, now you already know what your promo link is, and I'll show you how to get that again in just a second. But review access is also going to be important, because what review access is basically a free copy of the software, or a free copy of the training course that the vendor will give you, and then you can go and show that as in a screen share inside of your review video. So you can show people, this is what the product is going to look like, right? But in order to do that, you need to have review access. So let me show you how to do that. Let me show you how to get both of those things. So we go back to Muncheye. Okay, so we go through, we click on the product that we want to promote. We go through to the JV page right here to get more information about this product that we can promote. Going to take us through to the JV page here, the same place where we went to go and get our demo video. We've got our affiliate link, which we can get from here. Okay, so we need that, and with our affiliate link, that's the one that we need to put inside of the buttons on our bonus page. Okay, so we need to embed it inside of those buttons. Next thing that we need to do is go and get in touch with the vendor, and if you scroll right down to the bottom of this JV page, you can go and get the contact details for this vendor. Now, this guy is called Rudy Rudra. You can either contact him via Facebook, or you can contact him via Skype. And what you need to do is just type a simple message to him and say, hey Rudy, my name is John O. Armstrong. I'd like to promote HubSuite on XXX date. I would appreciate it if you could give me review access so I can make a review of your product for my followers on YouTube. And then he'll reply back to you. He'll give you that review access, which you can go and then use to make your review video. So to do that, you're going to need another free software, okay? And there's actually a couple of options here. You can use a software which is called OBS Studio, which I don't know you may have heard of or not, but this will basically allow you to record your screen. Okay, there's also another option which is called Screencast-O-Matic, which I believe is free for 15-minute videos. And then you've also got this option on a Mac. So if you're using a Mac, they automatically have a screen recording software in Mac that you can go and use. So it's very easy. All you need to do is go and use one of these softwares, have review access open on your computer, and then you talk people through your review. You talk people through that product that you are reviewing. You also show people the bonuses that you are including in your review video. Okay, you show people the bonuses, you show people what you're going to give them for free if they decide to pick it up via your link. Okay, and then you go and give them a demo and show them inside the product that they're already interested in buying, right? So that's how it works. Now, once you've done all of that, you simply upload your video to YouTube, and instead of putting your affiliate link directly in your description of your YouTube video, this time you put the bonus page, the URL of your bonus page, into the description. So this URL of your bonus page, okay? Or it could be, if you're using Commission Gorilla, the URL will look like this. So you grab this URL and you put it into the description of your YouTube video. Okay, so in your YouTube video, you're going to be showing people what the product looks like. You're going to be showing people the bonuses. So you show people your bonus page. And then you tell people, if you want to pick this up from me, click in the link down below and it will take you through to the sales page, right? And they go through to your bonus page, you click on these buttons here and they will go through to the sales page, which will commission you with the sale. And that's how you're going to make money from this almost free method, right? So you're probably asking right now, does this work? Well, in answer to that question, go and check out my YouTube channel, okay? Because I do this day in, day out on a pretty much daily basis. So go and check out my YouTube channel. Go to my videos. You can see every single one of these videos which has an orange thumbnail is a review video. This is what I do. This is how I make my money, right? And especially back in the days when I first started doing this back in 2017, this is all I did. Now I do those two additional things, which I'm going to show you inside of method number 2, method number 3 in a bit. But when I first got started, this is all I was doing. And I was able to make between $100 on a very small day, all the way up to $1,000 a day just doing this, right? And I've just revealed this to you. I've just let the cat out the bag, which I hope you think is awesome, because I think this is awesome. So you're probably asking now, well, how do I get people to buy from me? How do I get my video to the top of YouTube? So I'm going to explain how you can do that right now, which is another golden nugget that I'm going to be sharing with you. So if you want me to reveal this information, I'm just going to have a quick drink of water. Type golden nugget into the chat box down below, and I'll show you how you can get your videos right to the top of YouTube. So let me know about this. I'm waiting for golden nugget to come through into the chat. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Golden nugget, golden nugget, golden nugget. Cool. Right. Well, let's get into this. So YouTube, golden shiny nugget. So YouTube will put your video at the top of their search. It's based off of what's called engagement. Now, engagement can be the amount of people that comment on your video, the amount of likes that you get, the amount of views that you get, or, here's the golden nugget, backlinks, okay? Now, I don't know if you know what backlinks are, but basically, let me quickly explain it to you. Backlinks are other websites, so they could be Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, other YouTube accounts that link to your video, okay? They link to your review video that you just made. And the more sites that you have linking to your video, that will push it up the algorithm. It will push it up to the top of YouTube for when somebody searches for that particular review of that particular product that they're interested in. So the more links that you can generate, the more backlinks that you can generate, the further your video will rise to the top of YouTube. And once you get your video to the top of YouTube, you get all the eyeballs all over it, which is where you're going to get all of this free traffic from. So we're not relying on the amount of subscribers that we have on our YouTube channel. We don't care about that. We're not making money from monetizing our videos using views. We're not doing that either. We're making money from people searching for HubSpot Review, or whatever the name of the product is, HubSpot Review. And we're relying on our video getting to the top of YouTube so we can get our video in front of their eyeballs. They go and watch our video, they click on our link, and we make money. Does that make sense, right? So this is what you need to do. And there's 3 ways that you can do this. Now, again, I said that this is a free method, right? So the way that you can do this for free is to build backlinks manually. So to build backlinks manually, you're going to have to go and open a Twitter account, a Tumblr account, a Medium account, an Instagram account, and every single account that you can think of that is a social media account. And then when you upload your video to YouTube, you're going to have to go to every single one of those accounts and make a post on Twitter, on Instagram, on wherever it is that links back to your video. Now, that is going to get you manual backlinks, but obviously it's time consuming. It's going to take a lot of time to go into each one of these accounts manually, and you could have 50 or 100 of these accounts, and that's going to be very time consuming. And I don't like to do that because time is money, right? I prefer to have time rather than spend it doing all these laborious tasks. So you can do this manually for free. What I prefer to do is buy backlinks and get somebody else to do this, right? So you can go over to a site called Fiverr, which you've probably heard of, and you can go and buy backlinks. So you just search for backlinks and you're going to see all of these different gigs that people have. Now, some of them are quite expensive, right? Like this one here, $255, $495. Don't buy those ones. You don't need them. These are for websites, and YouTube ranking actually doesn't need these expensive backlinks. You just go and find somebody who's selling these backlinks for like $5. So you'll have to scroll through, but there are guys that will be selling these backlinks for $5, right? So that's all you need to do. Go and find somebody that is selling it for $5, right? Just scroll for there. We've got a couple of these people that are doing it for $5, right? So you can do that. The other thing that you can do is use a software which you buy once. Now, obviously, this is not free. It's called Done For You Suite 2.0. And this is basically a software that comes preloaded with all these backlinks. So as soon as you've made your video and you've uploaded it to YouTube, you take the URL of your YouTube video, you put it into Done For You Suite 2.0, and in 30 seconds, it will boom, 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 boom. It will add all of those backlinks and it will rank your video to the top of YouTube. So it's up to you. If you don't have any money, you can do this manually for free. If you do have a little bit of money, you can go and do this on Fiverr and pay somebody else to do it. Or if you have, I can't remember how much Done For You Suite 2.0 is. I think it's around $67. But if you think of it this way, if you're buying it on Fiverr for every video that you make, and it's costing you $5 per video that you upload, you know, $67 is going to amount up pretty quickly. So if you go and just put your money into a software like Done For You Suite 2.0, then you never have to pay for anything again. And it will literally take you 30 seconds to build all of these backlinks and rank your video to the top, right? I hope that makes sense. So that's how to get your video to the top of YouTube. Now, like I showed you on Munchai, there are multiple launches that are happening every single day. Okay, now when I still do this to this day, but back at the end of 2017, I was doing this quite intensively, and I was doing like 3 or 4 videos every single day, and each one of these videos would make me at least $100, and usually around $200. So if I made 4 or 5, if I made a video for each one of these launches that happened on this day in Munchai, and you know there's at least 4 or 5 launches happening on a daily basis in Munchai, that's the potential to make a lot of money. And that's how I was able to just use this method alone to make between $500 to $1,000 every single day. And you can do this as well, because there's no shortage of launches to do this for on Munchai, right? So you're probably asking right now, how do I get paid? And this is pretty simple. You simply go into your Warrior Plus account. Like I showed you before when I withdrew this money, you just go and add your bank account into Warrior Plus. And after a few days, this money is going to clear, and it will withdraw this money to your bank account whenever it's cleared to withdraw inside of here. So that's how you get paid. And this money, you can use PayPal. You can plug your PayPal into Warrior Plus. You can use Payoneer. You can add Payoneer into Warrior Plus to get paid. Or you can just straight up add your bank account, and it will get withdrawn into your bank account. So, are you guys having fun so far on this call? Are you guys having a good time? Just say, I'm having fun if you are, or just say, no, I hate it, if you don't like it. Either way, I hope you are having fun. I hope you're learning a lot. I hope you're taking notes. Cool. I've got a lot of yeses coming through. Awesome. All right. Now, for any of you guys that are confused, don't worry. We are going to be doing a summary towards the end. I'm also going to be doing a Q&A so I can cover any of your questions on this call. But for now, I'm just going to go through and get back to it because I'm glad that you guys are having fun. So the best part of this is the best part. It's passive, right? It's passive income. So let me show you what I mean by this. Because each one of these videos that we upload to YouTube, yes, we make a lot of money during the launch of that product, which is usually between 3 to 5 days. But even after that product has gone live, there's still people searching for that product. So it means you just upload that YouTube video once, and then that becomes real estate, getting money for you on an almost daily basis, whether it's 6 months later or even a year later. And let me show you some examples of this. So if I go into my Warrior Plus account right now, you can see here, this is all the money that I've made over the past 7 days as an affiliate, just using these review videos. Now you can see some of these, like this one here, Set and Forget, right? I've made 4 sales this week. That's maybe $36. I made this video, if we look on YouTube, Set and Forget. This was made 10 months ago. Right, I uploaded this video 10 months ago, yet still this week it's bringing money in for me. Right, we've also got another one here, which is Instant Social Profits 2.0 and also Tube Rank Machine 2.0. You can see between them they've made about, what was that, like $40 or something. So let's just have a search here, Tube Rank Machine 2.0. Look at this. I made this a year ago. I uploaded this video a year ago, and it's still paying me money this week, which is epic. If you think that is epic, just put epic into the chat box, because that's how this starts to snowball. Every single one of these videos that you upload to YouTube is gathering, it's real estate that you're putting out there onto the internet that is passively paying you even after the launch is finished, which I think is crazy, crazy good. Cool. Epic, 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 epic. Nice. Epic. Now, and it's not just me who's making this passive income. You know, this stuff that I've shared with some of my students, like Nicaldo Harvey here, he uploaded this video, which is a video for Video Dashboard, and he's still getting paid, even though he uploaded this 6 months ago. He's still getting paid, like he made a $20 commission today. And he made this video 6 months ago. So it's not just me. People that I've showed this to and that have implemented this are also making passive recurring income from this too. And we've also got David Carsono here, who he made his first withdrawal here in JVZoo. You can see he's withdrawn $1,000 so far. And he only started doing this 4 days ago. How crazy is that? We've also got more results from review videos. We've got Harun here, who yesterday made $180 by making these review videos. We've also got Mitch here, who's made $96 today from making these review videos. So it's not just me who this is working for. This is working for regular people just like you as well. All you need to do is put what I've just showed you into action. You can be one of these people that is getting results too. That's all you need to do, right? So I've just showed you method number 1. But I'm also going to be showing you method number 2, which is called the virtual ATM machine, and also method number 3, which is called the rigged casino machine. I know they've got some crazy names, but both of these 2 methods are going to show you how to 10x the profits that you make with method number 1. So if you make $100 a day with method number 1 by uploading these review videos, with method number 2, method number 3, which I'm about to reveal to you in a second, I'm going to show you how you can take that $100 that you make from review videos and make it into $1,000 by 10xing it with these 2 methods, two very powerful methods that I'm about to reveal to you in a second. If that's good, just type yes, it's good into the chat box down below. Good, 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 good. Cool. Right, now, do not underestimate launch jacking, right? Do not underestimate it. I know it sounds very simple. I know all you need to do is just take other people's demo videos or create your own review video and upload it to YouTube and make money. I know it sounds very simple, but it is very, very powerful, and I don't want you to underestimate this method. It is one of the cheapest ways to make money online right now, okay? And trust me, I've tried all of these other ways to make money online, like drop shipping, like I told you before, like Amazon affiliates. All of these other ways to make money online are going to require you to have an upfront investment that you need to put into paid traffic, creating Facebook ads, buying a Shopify store, okay? Launchjacking, you hardly need any kind of startup costs at all. Yes, there are some softwares, but they're super cheap compared to what you need for some of these other methods, right? So please do not underestimate the power of launchjacking. Now, the reason why this is so powerful is because only a few years ago, back in 2016, I'd gone through school, I'd gone through university, I'd been conditioned into getting a full-time job because that's what's expected of you when you're a kid. You get good grades, you go and get a full-time job, and you're expected to work in a company for the next 40 years, and then you can retire and finally get your freedom, right? So that's what I did. I went to university and it got me into minus $50,000 worth of debt. And by the time I got out of university, I'd done a ton of different low-skilled jobs, stuff like cleaning toilets in an old people's home, cutting potatoes and carrots as a chef's assistant in a hotel, working in a steel factory. And that kind of work is grueling, yet the people with the lowest skills doing all of these lowest skilled jobs, hardest jobs, they're the people that get the lowest amount of money. They get paid the lowest amount of money, and I think that is super unfair. I even worked as a teacher for a long time in an English school in Jakarta, and I only got paid $1,100 a month, yet I worked 40 hours a week. And this was supposed to be a respectable job because I'd gone through university, I got a degree, I'd spent $50,000 on my education just to get a so-called respectable job, getting $1,100 a month. Now, I think that this is super unfair, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so I supplemented my income by becoming a musician and an actor, and I was kind of out of the whole system. And like many, I was chasing the dream, but I wasn't quite catching it. I still had a manager on my back telling me where I needed to be and what I needed to do. And every morning I used to wake up and think, is this it? Is this what life is all about? I have to work 40 hours a week. I have to work for somebody else. I have somebody else dictating when I can have my time off work, have my 20 days paid leave a year where I could actually get my freedom. And even for those 20 days paid year, I didn't have enough money to be able to enjoy those 20 days of freedom because all my money was going into paying off my debt for my education. So this drove me pretty much insane. And I ended up getting hooked on prescription drugs like Xanax and diazepam and mixing it with alcohol just to try and escape the sad reality that I was in. Do you know anybody like that who's just been pushed to the edge by their kind of sad life, right? And it was right about this time that my ex-wife had had enough. She walked out on me and I was left to be another statistic helped along by financial stress, right? Things were bad. I was left homeless. I couldn't afford to buy any more drugs, so my only way was to go to rehab, cold turkey, and crash at my sister's house. I was having cold sweats. I was having nightmares during the day. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the film Trainspotting from the 90s, but there's a scene in that film where the guy is detoxing off of heroin and he's seeing dead babies crawl across the ceiling and he's having cold sweats, shivering. It was horrible. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemies, right? But this is what happened. Now, I pulled through it after a couple of weeks of enduring all of these cold sweats and paranoia and anxiousness, but I pulled through it. And after a couple of weeks, I was no longer physically dependent on these drugs. I was clean, but I was still in $50,000 worth of debt. And I would have called you bonkers if in 2017 you just said to me, in 2 years' time, you're going to be a millionaire. I'd have called you bonkers because at the time, I was still stuck in a very, very, very dark place. So, like anybody else, I browsed forums. I looked for ways that I could make money online. I tried everything, pretty much. I tried Shopify, Amazon, I tried MLM, I tried trading, I tried Bitcoin. And that's where I discovered these software and digital products. And this is why Launchjacking has been so powerful in my life. But you're asking, okay, did it work? I was about to give in because I'd spent months, and you can ask Chicha about this. I mean, those times when I was doing all this research and we were doing the Shopify stuff, can you remember when I first started doing Launchjacking?
Yeah, of course.
And well, just tell people what happened that when I first started doing it.
Well, we were in a dark place. Well, Jono was in the bottom of the sea, drowning. So at that
Yeah.
time, we both weren't really in a good place financially, and we got 2 teenagers living with us.
Yeah, because my ex-wife was gone, and I took the 2 teenage kids with us. So
Yeah. So it was really hard. So we need support. We need support, and luckily our moms are totally supportive. But yeah, before that, I mean, during that time, we were trying a bunch of stuff like e-com. Well, Jono here is like teaching me how to do it, because I said like, let's just do whatever you do before all this entertainment, teaching and everything.
yeah,
And then he said, you know something about online stuff, so we did it together, e-com,
yeah,
and then SEO, website, name
We
it,
tried
whatever
a
is
bunch of
online,
different
until
things.
he came up with this, oh, I want to try this,
yeah,
affiliate marketing.
yeah. Launchjacking in
Yeah.
particular, which is the stuff I've just shown you. That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying don't underestimate it.
So affiliate marketing. So he came up with all his research and everything, and he made me also involved in the research.
Yeah,
So a lot of people in this webinar
yeah,
asking before, like, is it real? Is it real? I can assure you it's 100% real, because we live by it. I mean, we survive our dark days with Launchjacking. And before, I think when you started, there's also a question before. I saw a question like, these vendors, will they take in newbies, beginners? How if what about if they didn't respond? That actually what happened when Jono got in there.
Yeah.
And it's apparently it's difficult at that time as a beginner.
yeah,
But like Jono said before, he's so excited, about this new method, and he did a lot of review.
yeah.
But he always got stuck with review access, with vendors approval, with a lot of stuff. It's not easy,
Yeah.
but it is working. Launchjacking helped us out of that bad situation.
Yeah.
We were supported by our parents. For our like daily lives. I mean, yeah, we had some, but we need to be supported because it's just too bad. And then I think one night,
Yeah.
should I tell him?
Yeah,
So,
let me just give you some background on this. I was trying to do this Launchjacking. I figured out this method.
Yeah.
I made a little bit of money with it, and I was trying to get a review access because there was this big launch coming up that I wanted to do a review video for, and I knew the product inside out. I knew exactly what I was going to say, and I contacted the vendor to try and get review access, and I'd given it 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. I still hadn't got review access.
so Jono said about in Launchjacking, you should make videos, right? Review videos. He was so ready.
Yeah.
He's like even practicing it. Making like 3 or 4 times. I mean, of course, he was a beginner. So when he made his video, he's not convinced of how he looks in that video and how he speaks. It's tough for him, but he did it.
Yeah.
And he was so excited to be able to get on with the launch, like waiting for the launch day, just waiting for approval, I think. So he was so ready, and with his confidence, he asked for the affiliate link for approval. So one night he went downstairs, and then I saw him just went straight into the bedroom. So I went after him, and then he's crying. He was literally crying with tears.
Tears of frustration, actually.
Yeah, that's frustration, because then he showed me like the email he sent. There's nothing, no reply, nothing, not even like a automatic reply like, okay, wait, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Nothing. It's just like plain sent mail from Jono without any response. So that was frustrating.
It was tough, but you know, I did manage to get some review access, and I managed to make some review videos.
Yeah.
But you know, during that time, things were super, super tough for both of us because we didn't have any money. We had all this debt looming over us.
Yeah.
Either Cheech's mum would support us, would
my
send us
goodness,
groceries or send us money, or my mum would send us money just to feed ourselves and my two teenage boys who we were looking after. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate to this, but we used to go to the supermarket with a calculator, right? Because we only had an allocated budget that we could spend on food for that particular
and we
week.
got priorities.
And we had, you know, bills to pay, school fees,
tuition,
you know, all of this
electricity,
kind of
you
stuff.
know, all the drills.
So we had to take this calculator with us and just calculate if we could afford to buy, you know, 100 grams of beef or 200 grams of beef.
Can we split it
was,
into 2 meals a day? You know, it's just a lot of calculation when you have a limited amount of money.
Yeah, but yeah, we pulled through it, so that was epic. But anyway, I'm just going to get back to the presentation here because you're probably asking me, okay, did it work? Because what I had lined up an interview with my ex-boss at the English school. See, I went to bed worried because I didn't know if this was going to work or not. I did my first review video, but anyway, yes, it did work because the next morning I woke up and I'd made $51. It may not sound like a lot of money, but to me, this was a huge breakthrough because after all of this trial and effort for months, I finally got something to work, right? But I wasn't sure if it was a fluke, so I tried it again and again and again. The next day, I made $161. I made another video. I made $187. I made another video and I made $171, right? And for this month, which I believe was like July or may have been October 2017, I'd made around $700, which was huge for me. Okay, it was actually over $750. So yes, it worked. It wasn't a fluke, and all I needed to do was just scale it up, right? So I felt at this point in time that I had this win button on my desk, right, that I could smash whenever I wanted to make money. And this was an awesome feeling, especially after all the trial and error and trial and tribulations that me and Cheech had gone through together to get us to this point. Because once I discovered LaunchJack, I felt like I had this win button because I could literally just pull money out of the sky. And that is why it's so powerful. And that's why I hope you're taking notes and I hope you're going to put this into action and implement the stuff that I'm teaching you today. Because if you are in a bad situation right now, like we were, back in 2016, 2017, this is something that can help you out. So please make sure that you pay attention to this. And I'm going to share 2 more money-making methods with you in just a second. But right now, I just want to go over to my Facebook account and I want to show you the progression that happened in real time to us. So if you can see my Facebook account right here, right? This is me in 2016 when I was addicted to these drugs, right? You can see, look at my eyes, they're red, they're sunken into the back of my head, I'm super thin.